Welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from March 15th to April 15th. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Libra, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Libra, is the Magician. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so your challenge, Libra, has a lot to do with the Magician energy. I do strongly feel right now at this time, you may feel like you don't have control over certain aspects or situations in your life. Okay, I do feel like certain things are happening where you want to change them. You want to get back into control. And we're going to find out why the Magician is your challenge moving into April when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Hermit, the Empress, and the Four of Pentacles. I'm really strongly getting here in the recent past, Libra, there's something here that you were holding on to. Okay, you were still holding on to a specific person, still believing that maybe there was an opportunity for things to grow here in the past. I am getting that you were also very much in your head about this situation. Okay, I don't feel like you told anybody this. I just feel like this was an internal process that you were going through where you were constantly maybe thinking about this situation, thinking about what was going to happen moving forward. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Temperance, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Cups. I do feel in the present moment, there's a lot of scattered energy here. Okay. Why am I saying that? I see the Knight of Swords here. It's like there's confusion. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of like, you know, back and forth. And I think, you know, one of the things that I noticed in the previous reading that I did for you, some of you, not all of you, but some of you were saying that the reading was confusing. And, you know, if there's confusion happening in your life or there's, you know, there's scattered energy here with the Knight of Swords, this could be why it's coming out in the reading. Okay. So I feel like in the present moment, it's like you're being called maybe to be patient surrounding some situation that you want to act on very quickly. I am also getting for many of you, either there's a new love that's coming in. If it hasn't come in already, this person could be somewhat younger than you, I'm getting. For others of you, this is someone who wants to apologize or you've been waiting for an apology here. We're going to clarify and get more information on this energy. I'm really feeling a lot of like push and pull in the present moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Six of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Fool. Okay. So in the near future, I see you disconnecting from something here. You're completely disconnecting from it, okay? And I'm getting around the full moon, Virgo full moon, which is your 12th house. If you're rising Libra, there's something here that you're releasing. Completely, you're releasing, you're moving away from this. Some of you are actually physically moving. Others of you are moving away from someone here that you just don't want to have anything to do with anymore. And I do feel like in the near future, the reason why you're moving away from this situation is because it's caused you nothing but pain. It's caused you nothing but pain and drama, okay? I do see, however, good news here is that a new beginning is happening for you, okay? The question is, are you ready to take that leap of faith? We're going to clarify and get more information on this situation for you in a moment. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? And underneath that, you have the Death, which is indicating to me that some sort of situation from your past here is going to come to an end. You have forgotten about this person who you've been very on and off with, but there's been, again, drama, okay? Drama. I see this with the Knight of Cups here and the Knight of Swords. So what you don't see coming is that a specific, you know, new beginning for you, which I feel like a lot of you are going to be moving towards, is going to require you to, you know, possibly release something here. And this is why the Death is here in reverse, because it's not done yet. Something here hasn't completely closed out successfully for you. It is in the process of happening. I think a lot of you, what you don't see coming is that there's something in your life. There's a reason why it's like you want things to move forward. You want to have new love. You want it's like you want progress. It's like, okay, when is it going to happen, Monica? I'm like waiting for it to happen. And it is happening. There's a process to things. So I feel like for many of you, Spirit is calling you, this is what you don't see coming. Spirit is calling you to make sense of why a relationship from your past didn't work out. Because there's a specific lesson here that's needed to be learned, okay? And some of you may say, no, I don't have to learn anything. You know, I just want to have my new beginning and move forward. No, that's not how life works, okay? I'm going to be really honest with you, and I'm going to give you tough love here because I want to see you have this new beginning. I want to see you move forward, okay? Genuinely, that's what I want. That's why I do these readings, okay? It's not anything personal. It is me explaining to you and showing you what needs to change within you. And I feel, Libra, there's a specific lesson here to learn about a relationship that you were very much tied to. There was a lack of cooperation with you and this person. I do feel like a lot of money, time, energy was wasted here because of this connection that didn't work out. For some of you, it was a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm getting an air sign, maybe a Gemini here, also a Virgo or a Taurus. It's like something here stopped working. And Spirit is saying the reason why this new love that's coming into your life is delayed, either you haven't attracted this new love yet, or this new love is there, but you feel blocked. It's like you can't move forward with them, is because you still haven't recognized or realized the truth in terms of why something ended. It's confusing for you. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Seven of Cups, showed up in your reading, okay? Because something here isn't done, like I said, and you know, because it's not closed out, completely, it's blocking you from actually having the success and the new beginning that you seek. So Spirit is saying, really look within this situation and identify specifically why this relationship came to an end. What did you learn from it? And if there was a lack of cooperation, why? How did you contribute to the lack of cooperation within this connection? Because the easiest thing for us to do, okay, the easiest thing, you know, for us to do is blame the other person. And I'm not saying you're blaming this person, but you play a role in this too. Just as much as they play a role, you play a role too. You're a Libra. And your whole entire life, Libra, is about relationships. It's about you and the other person. That's the theme of your life. You rarely see a Libra alone by themselves all the time, 24/7. Your theme is the other. So, you know, your major lesson in order to open up this path and get back to this place of the magician, because you are the magician, you're finding it hard to manifest the things that you want in your life, but Spirit is saying it's because you still need to identify why something here didn't work out and how you contributed to that. And what can you do moving forward so that it doesn't happen again? There's a big lesson to learn here. And as soon as you're ready to identify that, that's when things are going to open up for you, okay? And this is what you don't see coming. All right, so let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on. All right, let's clarify the magician. Okay, so your challenge here is clarified by the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. It's really bothering you. Something here is really bothering you, okay? It's a specific thing. It's like bugging you. And I feel like this has a lot to do with a lack of communication between you and a specific person. I do feel a specific relationship in your life really started to become unstable. Lack of stability here, lack of structure. Some of you decided to completely disconnect, block, stop communicating with this person. There's been a lack of, you know, equal give and take in the situation. And Spirit is saying the reason why this situation has come to this point, Libra, is because you've forgotten who you are. You have forgotten that you are a magician. We're all magicians. We all have the capacity to control and change the situations in our life. But the first thing that we have to do is identify why we're in the place that we're in. You know, the reason why someone's not talking to you, or why you're not talking to them, or why there's a lack of equal give and take in the situation, is because there's a problem here. And really sitting down and finding the solution and figuring out not necessarily the solution, but why this situation got to this point is really going to help you take your power back. Your biggest challenge here, Libra, is about you taking your power back. And the first step to making that happen is saying, you know what, geez, how did I contribute to this? How did we get here? How did this happen? What was the problem? What was the main issue? Okay. And that's your challenge, right? Your challenge is to really come to this point of, you know, really connecting with why this situation ended up the way it has. Why did it come to this place of us never talking ever again to one another? Why has it become unstable? And, you know, if you truly want some sort of transformation here, you're going to be honest with yourself. And you're going to ask yourself how you contributed to this. And it's not about you blaming yourself or me blaming you or spirit getting mad at you. This is about you saying, you know what? I'm here to change and evolve myself. I'm here to become the best version of myself. You want to know something? The magician, which is your challenge, you know, the magician is someone here who knows their faults. They know how they can contribute better to things. They know how they can become the best versions of themselves. How is somebody supposed to manifest something if they don't know themselves? We all have flaws. And it's okay to say, you know what, I have flaws, I'm not perfect. And once you identify this, it's going to give you the power that you need. I know it sounds contradicting, but it's going to give you that power that you need by you saying, you know what, I'm not perfect. I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. And once you accept that, the universe says, wow, Libra has evolved. Let me give them their power back, which is the magician. So you're going to be able to manifest and create what it is that you want, but you have to identify the faults within yourself, okay, in order to get back to that place of being able to manifest what you want, create what you want. And that's part of the release that you're going through, okay? It's a very big challenge for you because the full moon is happening in that 12th house of yours. So there's a lot of karma there. Okay, there's something here that needs to be released. That's your biggest challenge. All right, so let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles in the recent past. Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Wands. You have the Two of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like in the recent past, you were really closed off, okay? Or you were dealing with someone here who was really closed off, you know, in regards to being able to have some sort of new beginning with you. This situation really left you in your head in the recent past, questioning this new beginning with this person. Should I have this new beginning? Should I not have this new beginning? Are we going to have this new beginning? Tell me more about the Hermit. So the Hermit is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Star, and the Eight of Cups. I do feel like you were questioning in the recent past whether or not you should have walked away from someone here. I do feel like there was some form of rejection in the past, which really contributed to this over-emotional state of being in the past. You know, again, are we going to have a future? Are we not? Is this going to grow? So there was a lot of questioning here in the recent past. Okay, and this may be the reason why right now you're finding it difficult to get over the fact that you try to make things work with this person and it just seems pointless. It's like there's like a powerless situation in the present moment in your life. Okay, Five of Cups in reverse. Something here happened, third party situation. Maybe there was cheating, lying. Maybe you contributed to that. Maybe this person did. But somebody here is not perfect, and they need to identify that, because that's why there was on and off in the past. Now, in the present moment, I do feel like there's an important message here in regards to your situation that, again, seems very confusing. It is taking time for this situation to be resolved. Tell me more about the Page of Cups in the present moment for Libra. So the Page of Cups is clarified by the Tower, the Four of Wands, and the Five of Cups. So somebody here in the present moment is wanting to possibly apologize, wanting to, you know, try to help you get over some sort of painful situation. There is some sort of drama in the present moment, Tower and the Five of Cups, and it is affecting your relationship. And I feel like a lot of you are running from this. It's like, oh, I don't want to see this. I don't want to deal with it. But Libra, this is something you have to deal with. You can only run away from this situation for so long. You have to be honest with yourself. And this is why things have become very confusing for you. Some of you are watching tarot readings and you're saying nothing makes sense. It's because you need to make sense within yourself first. It all starts here, okay? So what is the important message with the Knight of Swords in the present moment? Important message for Libra. So the Knight of Swords is the Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Yeah, a lot of you are running away from the fact that, you know, something here has not worked out. A lot of you are like, that's okay, I'm just going to move on with someone new. Sure, you can move on with someone new, but did you learn the lesson? Did you learn something from the fact that things didn't work out with you and the specific person? That's why things are moving slow for you. The question you keep asking yourself is, when is it going to move forward? When am I going to move forward? When is this going to be done? It's going to be done when you identify what the problems are. What did you learn from this situation? There's a lot to take away from this, Libra. You know, a lot of you, I feel like a lot of you are just saying to yourself, no, I want to be done with it. I'm done. I'm over. I'm done with it. Sure, you're done with it, but what did you learn from it? What did you learn from the situation? Because it's still on your mind. You know, it's still on your mind. And there's a lot of love here. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini or a Sagittarius. And the biggest thing here moving forward is identifying why a connection broke down. And until you do that, and I know it sounds repetitive, until you do that, things are not going to move forward. There's going to continuously be stagnation until you do this. There's something here about you constantly running away from something and saying, oh, it's okay, I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to pay attention. No, you got to deal with this situation. Once you deal with this situation, your path is going to open up for you. Some of you still need to talk to this person. Like really have a one-on-one with them and say, you know what, I get it. I know it didn't work out between us, but let's, you know, end this amicably, meaning friendly. Let's not have this drama and chaos between us. So this is something you really need to consider in the present moment, okay? Especially if you're someone who wants to, you know, move forward in your life. Now, in the near future, very important message for you. There's a new beginning coming in. Beautiful new beginning is coming in for you. We're going to find out more about this new beginning for you in a moment. But I have to tell you this, very important. Hopefully you're watching. Hopefully you're watching until the end of this reading. One of the things that I see here is you have the Three of Swords here. And I have to spend more time on you, okay, than the other signs. Hopefully they don't get jealous this week. But carrying this pain, this Three of Swords with you into the future is not good. And this is why it's difficult for you in the present moment. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. What does Libra need to know here in the present moment? Harsh reading, yes, but it's something that's, you know, you're being called to do. Okay, so the Three of Swords is clarified by the Page of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. If somebody here leaves you in the near future, because one of the things that I did predict in your all signs reading, and I know a lot of you said, oh, you know, some of you commented, oh, Monica, the reading's confusing. I don't understand. There's confusion in your life. I just read the cards here. I don't make stuff up. I just look at the cards, read them, and what I see is what I see. In the near future, someone's going to leave. Someone's going to disconnect from you. And you're going to say, why did they leave? Why did they disconnect from me? They're leaving and disconnecting from you is because you're still holding on to resentment. You're still holding on to pain. You're still holding on to some sort of chaos in your life. And it's really going to put you in a place, Libra, in the near future where you're going to have to sit down with yourself and be honest. Because it's not always the other person's fault. It's not always, well, it's their fault. They're the one that did it. They have a problem. They're messed up. No, you contribute to that. All relationships, okay, no relationship is one-sided. Everybody contributes to a relationship, both sides. So there's a reason why someone here leaves. And until you identify why you're still holding on to this pain, this trauma, this hurt, and when you start to identify Page of Swords, exactly what you need to do to release it, that's when you're going to have this new beginning. You see how it works? It's not going to happen if you're upset, you're angry, you're in drama, you're in pain, something here isn't done, it's not closed out. You got to release yourself from this situation. And you're going to know when the right time is to do that. And once you do that, beautiful new beginning is going to happen for you. But this is about you, Libra. It's not necessarily about the other person. It's about your happiness. It's about what you need to release completely. Some of you need to meditate and sit down and just do deep breathing and just say everything's going to be okay. I accept that I'm releasing this situation. I'm accepting that it didn't work out. But I have no resentment and I have no grudges. I have no pain that I'm holding on to. I'm accepting it. And that's the hardest thing for you to do. And that's what's blocking you from being able to manifest and create your own reality and what it is that you want. A lot of us don't realize that the pain and trauma that we carry is very much connected to our ability to actually create what it is that we want in the physical realm. Because emotions hold a lot of power within them. Our emotions are very much connected to our ability to manifest. It's like when you cry, the emotion is so strong and powerful, it shakes the vibration of our physical reality. Okay, and this is something you're learning. You're going through a major spiritual awakening. So what is this new beginning all about for you? Tell me more about the Fool for Libra. Intense reading for you. Okay, so the Fool is clarified by the Justice, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Cups. In the near future, okay, I see that you're finally going to come to this place of realizing that part of your new beginning involves going back to the past. going back to the past and dealing with someone here who's been very on and off with you, someone here who's been very guarded, someone here who you've had issues with for quite some time. I don't see you necessarily having, some of you, small percentage of you are going to reconcile with this person and you're going to heal things with them, okay? For others of you, you're reconciling with this person to release them properly. Justice. This is about releasing someone properly, because one of the things that I really advocate on my channel is when you break up with someone and you end things with them is not to have resentment against them, not to be in this place of, I didn't do anything wrong, I'm perfect, you're the one that's wrong. That's not how it works. It's, we both contributed to this, it didn't work out, I have no hard feelings against you, but I would like to have my new beginning and I don't want to hold on to pain and resentment moving forward. That's your biggest challenge in the near future. And it's going to be up to you if that's something that you want to do. Some of you aren't even talking to this person, but it is going to require you to talk to them for your own mental health, for your own stability, for your own peace of mind, okay? Now, let's get some advice. Wow, intense reading. I know a lot of you are going to say, I don't like Monica anymore. She's too harsh in her readings. It's true love. It's real. It's tough love, but it's real love for you. Okay. So what is the advice here for you? You have the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Moon in reverse. You have to be honest with yourself. Okay. Stop shying away from the truth. The truth is something here isn't working anymore. And for you to sit down and be mature and say to yourself, you know what? I get it. Something here isn't working anymore. I have to be honest with myself. I can't keep running away from this situation. The biggest piece of advice for you, Libra, is to, accept something that's done. Accept it's over. Say the truth. Speak the truth. Reveal whatever it is that you need to reveal. Don't hide from it anymore. Just be honest with yourself. Tell them, look, I know it's done. It's painful. It hurt me. You don't always have to act like you're perfect all the time. You're human. And Spirit is saying, show others that you're human. Show others what you're going through. Show this person that the ending that's happening between you and them is really hurting you. And that's part of your release. Okay. The Moon in reverse is our emotions. It's like you're suppressing your emotions when it comes to this ending. But how are you supposed to gain your power back? How are you supposed to have this new beginning if you're always shying away from this pain? If you gotta cry, cry. If you have to tell someone it hurts, tell someone it hurts. Just release this pain that you have so that you can move forward, okay? So Libra, this is what I have for you. I know it was a harsh message. I hope you got something out of it. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.